Yo, welcome back to J West TV. I got another clip for y'all, man. It's a good one, man. I got WACK100, man. He's sweating, he nervous, he don't know what's going on. And it seemed like, Wack is getting lined up by Adam 22 and getting interrogated, man. Let's jump right into this clip, man. It's J West TV. I'm back with another reaction. Let's go. Smash that subscribe button.
You just said that.
What?
Well, you just ran down on Flacco and gave him a big old bear hug, which is interesting because he's got a variety of conspiracy theories about you. And
you should call him in here, bro.
He's on the news.
Hey, Wack nervous as shit, man. I ain't never seen him. What are you doing? Man, he looking a little worried to me, man. A little fidgeting to me, man. Let me know how he looking, man. What's the vibes like? Let's hear these theories.
Right now, but he seems as if...
What's the conspiracy theory? I don't... See...
He thinks you're losing your mind, and he thinks that you might snap and do something to him. His words.
I'm losing my mind. Why does he think that?
He says that you seem angry, irrational, that he just feels like you're kind of on the verge of doing something crazy. And he didn't say it, but it feels like the suggestion is that maybe this is because of the stress that the big Rico is putting on you, since you might feel like, since you were so wrapped up in so much of his dealings, that maybe you're next on the feds platter.
What do you mean dealings?
Like I'm watching Rich Homie Quan, and he's talking about how when rest in peace, that when he had to come to LA and check in, that it was like you and Big U sort of two men in the situation.
We was having a conversation.
Hey, that's crazy, man. I just dropped the clip. I didn't even know this was gonna happen, man. I just dropped the clip with Rich Homie Quan, man, and I put in a little segment, man. Wack was there, man. Rich Homie Quan was kind of confused why Wack was there, because Rich Homie Quan thought Bloods and Crips didn't get along. When he first hit LA, he was confused why Wack was with Big U at the time, but Adam 22 over there interrogating Wack right now, and he's saying he might be next on the feds' radar, on their platter.
About checking in?
No. I was already up there having a conversation. Again, he pulled up. See, y'all got it. This was crazy. When it come to me, you motherfuckers seem to catch amnesia when somebody's telling the story. He said he landed at LAX. Whoever picked him up, whoever he was with, told him we need to go to Crenshaw High. He said, oh, okay, that's the blue side. So I don't know Rich Homie Quan. I don't know. I just know him really knew his mama.
You were at the football game talking business with Big U.
No, we were in the parking lot.
Rich Homie Quan, man. You know Cash Money. Young Money. Lil Wayne. You was on their side. Stop it, man. Wack trying to wiggle out of it, man. Nah, I think he nervous right now, y'all, man. He might be on that radar next, Sometimes people, create this virus, and this virus, end up killing the person who created it,
Okay. Having a conversation. He pulled up
to check in.
Yeah, well, you got to remember, that ain't my neighborhood.
Right.
So he ain't pulling up for me. It wasn't like we were scheduled to meet Rich Homie Quan that day.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So he pulled up, and I seen him, and I never forget it. I'm going to tell you why I remember it. Because at the time, I used to confuse him and Young Thug.
Okay.
Right?
Typical unk mistake of that era.
So when he pulled up, they all got out the car. Everybody dapped each other up. I'm kind of like letting them do their thing, because whatever he come to do, I don't know what he came to do. And he didn't lie. He wanted.
Homie Quan, he said, his boy said we gotta go see Big U. That's what he said, man, at Crenshaw High. He continued to say, man, that they just wanted me to take pictures with the kids up there. That was Rich Homie Quan take. He said he didn't have to break no bread or nothing. Y'all let me know if that was the truth behind it. No bread was broken. He just wanted to have Rich Homie Quan take pictures with the young youth football players up there at Crenshaw High. And Wack trying to wiggle out of it, man. He was Big U right-hand man. Stop playing.
Him to go out there, I guess, with the kids. You know, on the football field. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Sure.
the kids in the ghetto, they don't see a lot of that shit. And that was all that was. But I don't him saying that I think he added to the conversation saying you flew in here and you staying here and staying there because those elements don't fit what he was there to do. That's kind of like, you kind of like issuing a threat. You know what I'm saying? When you telling somebody you staying here and your driver is this person and this, just that, it's kind of like, you kind of like issuing like a silent like threat. But I think he added that to it. And that's the conversation we need to have today. That a lot of these podcasts and when people get caught up in conversation, some of it be tainted with some real shit, and then a lot of it be tainted with some bullshit.
Hey man, that was a straight fair question by Adam 22. He got the mic on literally, and Wack see the mic, but he don't know the mic is tapped in with the feds right now, man. It's a straight interrogation, man. You know, we know what's the hot topic. You know, WACK100 name was brought up. You know, when Rich Homie Quan checked in with Big U. You know, he said Wack was there.
You're saying people make up stories, inflate stories to make them crazier?
You land, right?
Yeah.
Whoever he's with already done had conversations with Big U. Bro, we come in, we're going to pull up on you, right? So me knowing him, he like, what time y'all get in? Hey, bro, we coming that way. What time y'all get in? Cool, pull up on me. I'll be at practice with the kids.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing it play out. That'd be cool for the kids. Nephew could come over here and, you know, come out there for the kids, right? This had to have been 2015-ish era.
Yeah.
Something like that. So if he actually came in, right, and went straight to Crenshaw High, jump out, Big U like, oh shit, y'all really here. What's up, nephew, whatever. I bagged up, what's up, homie, what's up? Now he knew who I was. At that time, I remember, I confused him with Young Thug. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Nah, ain't no way Rich Homie Quan knew who Wack was and Wack didn't know who Rich Homie Quan was, man. He can't get out of this, Wack, man. You tell me you didn't know who he was, he knew who I was. Nah, man, he was confident when he said your name. I was confused because Wack was there and he a blood. Like, if you all know, man, Wack time with Cash Money, Young Money. You know they had that rich gang stuff. Man, he letting Adam 22 interrogate him, you know, and lining them up. I think Adam 22 lining them up right now, guys.
Right. So he said, yeah, man, you cool with going out here, you know, with the kids. You know, they out there, you know, they gonna go crazy. They fans. He like, yeah, sure, cool. So he went out there and walked with the kids and they did their shit. So why in that situation would a person go having a conversation about motherfucker know who you staying at, who your driver is?
I think it's at least in part because
it don't even make sense.
Much like Big U, you've kind of gone into detail about a variety of situations that a lot of people are conflating with extortion at this point.
What do you mean by that? What you mean?
It's been...
All right, guys, we're going to cut it there, man. He got to drink his sip of water, man. He's nervous. His mouth getting dry. He want to know what Adam 22 mean, man. You know, he said, Wack, your name been into some conspiracies of you, you know, on the internet, doing certain stuff too, you know, and, you know, that water had to get drunk, you know. This J Wes TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. Smash the subscribe button. Let me know how you feel about this clip, man, and what WACK100 is going through, because he is probably going crazy in his mind, man, and, you know, Adam 22 is lining them up as we speak right now, man. I'm out.